Another week in the books. Week 7. Stardom Situm.
Here we go.
Here we go again. Hey, we appreciate the love on this show.
Yes, indeed.
We had almost 10K last week.
Man.
Between our videos.
It's pretty good.
We're moving up.
Like Jefferson.
That's right. Moving on up. We know what we're talking about.
And I ain't wheezy.
Yes. You got to roll this morning. You got to roll. Hey, welcome back. Next episode, Fantasy Headliners. Got your start sits for the week.
Yes.
Like I said, we appreciate the love. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Set a new record for likes last week.
Yeah.
I mean, new record for comments, everything.
Man.
If you watched last week's episode, or even if you didn't, go back and take a look at the comments.
Yeah.
We answered every one of them, Man Pajamas. Every single one of them.
Yes.
We will help you out no matter who you are, how good of a player you are. We'll help you. That's what we're here for.
We're the people's experts.
That's right. Hashtag the people's experts on Twitter. Look it up. Hope you're all doing good. I know we got some injuries. We covered those in our waiver wire show, so if you haven't checked that out, go check it out.
Yes.
Make sure that you're, picking up some of these guys.
Yep.
Even if they don't get picked up during waivers, watch the show on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If any of those guys are still available, guess what? You get them for free.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what they say about free?
Free is for me.
That's right. You better believe it. So we're going to go ahead and get it started. We're going to start off with the quarterback positions.
Yeah.
Got our start sits for the week. These, they're not obvious, all of them. But in our mind, these are the best plays for the week.
Yeah.
They may not be the guys at the very top. They might be.
Yeah.
But we get a lot of questions about these people, so we want to make sure we're getting them all out there to everybody. So, Mac, why don't you start us off with some quarterback starts for the week?
Well, I'm going to start, man, with a guy that seems like he's a part of a old folks revival.
Heck yeah.
And that's Mr. Carson Palmer. They're going up against the Rams. But, I'm looking back on the past week, man, that offense looks amazing. It just seems like, that they rejuvenated. They're feeding off of the good vibes and the positive energy that, Adrian brought to that team. Something that they probably was missing since David Johnson went down. He has some of those similarities. But Carson Palmer looked pretty good, man. 283 yards and 3 TDs. He did throw 1 interception, but, man, that offense was just zooming.
Something, I'm not trying to throw your concentration off here. I'm just sitting here and I'm listening to you speak. And in my mind, I'm thinking, is Carson Palmer, Adrian Peterson, and Larry Fitzgerald, are they like the 3 oldest skill players on the same team?
Yeah.
That's got to be the oldest trio.
Ever. Right.
And they still killing it.
Exactly. Man, they looked awesome yesterday. It was amazing. That's, and again, I have that thing about underdogs, you know what I mean?
And part of it was the Tampa defense.
Right.
Which is not great.
They're not great, but they still got some talent.
Yeah, they're okay.
But just for them to, Larry almost had...
like $130 and a touchdown or something at halftime.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
That's what Larry was like, what?
Yeah, he couldn't believe it. But, and like I said, just with all the talent that's, intertwined with, within that offense, man, J.J. Nelson, Smoke Brown, they just got a lot of talent, man, and Carson is at the helm of it. So I like him this week, again, versus the Rams. I think he'll be a good selection, especially if you're out there and, you're affected with the Watson, waiver issue. Excuse me, not waiver, but the bye week. Carson's a good play.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Play. I like Carson Palmer. It's good to see him. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
If nothing else, you can root for the guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Mr. Dak Prescott this week. Dak's coming off his bye week, playing at San Francisco, possibly without Zeke.
Right.
If Zeke isn't there, nothing against McFadden and Morris, but they're not Zeke.
Right.
They're probably going to look to throw a little bit more.
Yeah.
The Bryce Butlers, the Des Bryants, the Jason Wittens, Cole Beasley.
Yeah.
All these guys get a little bit of an uptick. Dak's ability to scramble against a weaker defense.
Yeah.
Cousins just shredded him for 330. Dak can do the same thing. Dak's been playing great.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you have Dak Prescott, he's already balling out of control as it is.
Right.
There's no reason to even question starting him at this point, but a lot of people still do. I don't know if everybody's still kind of weary of him.
Right.
The dude's for real.
Oh, yeah.
If you got him, play him.
Yeah.
What about your sit? Who's your sit?
My sit at quarterback is Well, it's kind of a conundrum. That's my second one.
Whew, nice big word.
Yeah. But Deshaun Kaiser or either Hogan. It just depends on whoever's the starter this week for the Browns. But they're going against the Titans. I don't trust any situation coming out of Cleveland as a quarterback. Mm-hmm. Well, really anywhere other than Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson's been playing pretty well.
Duke Johnson,
But
Njoku has like a game every now and then.
Yeah. I mean, but if he had a better quarterback, basically, he would be awesome. Mm-hmm. He's a great talent. They talked about him above O.J. Howard, really. And now O.J. has been used as a blocking tight end, But anyway, yeah, I wouldn't mess with any quarterback, whichever one is considered to start. I think, the coach is going to make a decision on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
And I know a lot of people are out there thinking right now, well, duh, I'm not going to start the quarterback for the Browns. Uh-huh. We get a lot of questions about the quarterback for the Browns. I mean, yes. Kaiser for a while there was a hot commodity. People were like, well, should I start Kaiser? Is he going to do good? Mm-hmm. Yeah, right now, just stay away. Yeah. They have no idea who their quarterback's going to be
at all,
and their receivers are limited. So yeah, stay away. I'm going to go. I think we misspoken his nickname a few weeks ago.
Okay,
I think you called him the Red Rocket.
Yeah.
He thinks it's the Red Rifle.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Andy Dalton.
I like it.
I'm going with Andy Dalton this week as my sit for the week.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to be at home coming off the bye week. Mm-hmm. He's playing against Pittsburgh this week. And if you watched the game last week, Pittsburgh's secondary, they look crazy right now. Right. I mean, I hate to say that because, even coming into the year, before they got Joe Hayden, they weren't regarded as one of the great secondaries that were out there. They weren't the Denvers or Seattles or anything like that. But that secondary, rated number 1 in the league, they are no joke.
Yeah.
That offense is already kind of sputtered at times.
Yep.
Hopefully they figured it out over the bye week. I don't trust it this week. If I got Andy Dalton, he's probably going to be on the bench.
Yeah. And I hate that because, being a Joe Mixon owner, I was hoping to see him come out and do well. But again, like I said, they're probably going to stack the box.
Other than AJ.
But again, if they put that pressure on him, man, those linebackers they got are pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. And I don't think he's going to have enough time to even, get a lot of passes off, to be honest. So, yeah, I agree with you on that.
All right. What about running backs?
Well, my start of the week, and this is, hinging upon if he's healthy. Right now, he had a little nick the other day, ankle injury. When we spoke about him on the previous video, Mr. Leonard Fournette going against the Colts. I don't know what more else to say about that. It's the Colts, but Leonard's been running, like a man that's angry all the time. He kind of looks like that.
He looks angry.
Yeah.
It's the beard.
I think he had a beard when he was like 8.
I saw some clips of him playing Pop Warner.
Yeah.
It was coming up from his chin strap.
I wouldn't doubt it. But, that offense is run first,
Yeah, because Blake Bortles, they don't trust him to throw it.
Man. Yeah.
They got to limit those opportunities.
Exactly. So, yeah, Leonard Fournette, man, I can't see him slowing down anytime soon, barring injury.
Yeah, and a lot of people are going to be questioning that this week is, how healthy is his ankle?
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee at some point he's going to be limited at practice this week. Mm-hmm. And it's going to put some doubt in your mind that I don't know if I should start him or not. If they announce that he's playing for sure or he's a full practice by Friday, have no reservations.
Yeah.
Put Leonard Fournette into your lineup because even an 80% Leonard Fournette is better than like 100% Lamar Miller.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I'd take Fournette any day. He's got a touchdown every single week, at least one. And he should be able to do that against the Colts.
Yeah.
May not have a whole lot of rushing yards, but he's getting tons of goal line work.
And, the only drawback with that really quick is if you have him like in a dynasty league or something like that, you might want to be leery. Because a guy that runs like this, man, he's not going to last long. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I know this is futuristic, but I'm just saying, you have to be careful. This guy is just running like nobody's business.
Yeah. He's like Marshawn Lynch but he cares less.
Yeah.
At least Marshawn, like, he's trying to hit the holes and stuff.
Yeah.
He's just trying to run through people.
Yeah.
He doesn't even care if there's a hole there. He's just going.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch him, but yeah, if you got him, don't worry about him. As long as he's practicing fully by the end of the week, should be good to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the reincarnation of Mark Ingram now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it was just because Peterson's gone or if it was game flow or what it is. Sean Payton normally hates Mark Ingram, but apparently this past week he loves Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram's going to Green Bay, at Green Bay. That Green Bay defense, it seemed like last week almost every commercial break, there was somebody laying on the ground in pain. I mean, they are so decimated with injuries. I don't care if you own the water boy for the Saints, put him in your lineup this week because that defense is just...
It's pretty bad.
It's bad. I mean, they're good. Yeah. They have good pieces, but it's just they can't keep them healthy. And it seems like they're losing people left and right. So, Mark Ingram, great start this week. Absolutely, if you have him, put him in your lineup. He should get plenty of opportunities.
Yeah, indeed. My sit of the week at the running back position is Mr. Orleans Darkwa. Now in the previous episode we talked about him as far as on the waiver wire, and I still think he is a good pickup, especially if you're needing a running back. But this particular week, I would just temper my expectations, with him because they're playing Seattle. Seattle's starting to pick it up. They're starting to come together and look like that Seattle Legion of Boom. So
there's glimpses in there.
Yeah. They show flashes, but like I said, we're getting at the point now where these wins and losses are starting to really mean something. So if you guys, depending on your records and stuff, especially the ones that are out there, maybe with one win, we're praying for you. But
our condolences.
Exactly. But again, like I said, whoever's looking for running back help, going against Seattle, at best he's a running back 3, maybe. So I would just hold off on him.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to run out and grab him off the waiver wire because of what he just did.
Yeah.
Just because you run out and grab somebody off the waiver wire does not make them automatic starts.
No.
And that's the case right here.
Exactly.
He's going to have a chance, but I'll pass this week.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the aforementioned beast mode Marshawn Lynch as my sit for the week. I really don't. I'm starting to not understand why the Raiders got him. I don't know if they're trying to save him or keep him fresh.
Yeah.
Well, if you keep him too fresh, you're not even going to make the postseason. So start busting out Marshawn and let him get 20 touches a game. Right. He looks healthy.
Oh, yeah.
He looks fine. He's playing great. He's just not getting the volume.
Right.
He's not a old school Jamal Charles type that can get you 100 yards with 10, 11 touches.
Right.
He's one of those backs like Adrian Peterson. He needs 20 touches a game.
Yeah.
And, there's going to be some games where that works and it doesn't. But what they're doing with him, I just don't get it. They're not utilizing him.
No.
I mean, I know why they brought him back. And I know why he wanted to go back. But, I mean, they're not doing each other any favors. You're going to be at home next week, which is a plus. But they're going against Kansas City. Kansas City coming off their first loss of the year. They're going to be upset. And if they're not going to use Marshawn consistently, I'd rather just save him until they figure it out.
Yeah. And it kind of looks like that's what they're doing. I mean, they're looking towards the future, but, or as far as the playoffs are concerned. But like you said, you got to get there first.
Yeah. We get a lot of questions on Twitter about, well, this guy's got such a great playoff schedule for fantasy. Well, I tell everybody the same thing. I don't care what their playoff schedule is right now because you got to make it to the playoffs to even worry about their schedule. So don't be looking that far ahead if you're going to lose all the games now. Yeah. No, don't worry about that type of stuff. Marshawn Lynch, hopefully they turn it around. He's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see him and Fournette go at it.
That would be awesome.
Put that on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
Yeah.
I'd probably like it and subscribe to it.
Indeed.
That's right.
All right. Let me go with the tight end start of the week. And that's Mr. Cameron Brate. And they're going against the Bills. Cameron Brate, man, is looking Gronk-esque. Can I say that?
Gronk light.
Something like that.
Diet Gronk.
Yeah. Bud Light. Dilly.
Dilly.
Is that Bud?
I think so.
One of them.
Yeah, it's a great commercial.
I love it. But yeah, Cam Brate, man. I mean, clearly he's, Jameis, one of his, top targets. Typically, whatever defense that they're playing, Evans is, of course, he's going to be locked down. So, and anytime James gets in trouble, he looks for Cam Brate first. This past week, 6 targets for 76 yards and a TD. That's pretty darn good.
I'll take it.
Take it all day long.
And that's kind of becoming consistent.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what about if Jameis is out for a few weeks? You still like Cam Brate?
And actually, I do, because the bearded one,
Fitzmagic.
I didn't think we was going to say that this year.
I didn't think so either.
Man. But yeah, and he looked decent.
I mean, the Jets got rid of him.
Well, yeah, but that's the Jets. I mean,
he's better with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
It looks like it.
I mean, he didn't look any worse.
No.
He's got more weapons now.
And see, that's what I'm saying. He's serviceable. I mean, if, Jameis does miss time, I don't see really a downtick in, all the players. And I actually see kind of a increase with Humphreys, Cameron Brate, and even Deshaun.
Yeah, he seemed to like Humphreys. Humphreys was one of his main targets after he got in the game. I mean, we could have put Humphreys on our waiver wire show.
Right.
We didn't, just because we don't know the extent of Jameis, his injury. I mean, Humphreys didn't do much with Jameis so far this year. No. But yeah, I mean, Fitzmagic, he out there slinging it, and Brate is obviously their tight end of choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, OJ has not supplanted him at all. And as long as he's scoring touchdowns, just keep him in your lineup. I'm going to go with the unicorn, Martellus Bennett.
Yeah.
Talked about him in the last episode. I'm putting him here for the specific reason that Brent Hundley's going to need a lot of quick throws, a lot of hot reads. Right. I think he's going to get a lot of dump-off passes to Bennett. I don't see Bennett breaking any big runs, long touchdowns. But, red zone, hurry-up offense, this type of stuff's going to be going through Bennett. He's been kind of a disappointment this year.
Yeah.
Everybody went there with Aaron Rodgers thinking, oh, man, this guy's going to he's going to light it up from the tight end position. And he has. He's been average.
Yeah.
Average. He's not getting the touchdowns. And without the touchdowns, he's not really, doing a whole lot. But this week, they're going to be at home. Hundley's going to have, he knows the offense. It's not like he's got to learn the offense.
Right.
But I think it's kind of going to be his little safety blanket for the week.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for this week. This week, I'm saying he gets his touchdown.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
That's bold.
Not a whole lot of yards.
Right.
It wouldn't surprise me if Bennett by end of week has 45 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I can see that.
On 6 catches.
Yeah.
That's my. He's going to have an ASJ day.
Wow.
Because you think about it, ASJ's not getting a ton of yardage.
No.
He's getting a lot of receptions and touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's what I think Bennett is this week.
I mean, I can see it, man. I mean, again, like you said, he needs that safety blanket, man. And if one of the running backs, are not able to, get open, Bennett's there. So, I see that. Let me go with a sit in the tight end position. Tyler Kroft is who I'm going with. They're playing Pittsburgh this week. And I know a lot of people picked up Tyler Kroft.
A lot of people did.
We
told people to.
Yeah. And again,
keep him.
Keep him. I'm just saying this week, I wouldn't play him. And, like you mentioned earlier, Pittsburgh is looking phenomenal.
That defense is legit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can go Steel Curtain defense. No, you can't. It's week 6.
What, brass curtain maybe?
Yeah, I'll go with brass.
Let's go with that for right now.
Lead.
Oh, wait a minute. But no, they're looking great. Like I said, Hayden kind of helped strengthen that defense. Vince Williams, man, that guy, he's one of the fastest linebackers I've seen in quite some time. And he actually was one of the guys who, was hovering all over Kelsey. Pretty much shut him down. So Tyler Kroft, I can see the same situation, So if you got Tyler Kroft, you might want to look for another option for this particular game.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're not really recommending too many people against the Steelers.
No.
That defense is just on point right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jordan Reed as my sit of the week. I don't get it either. This is another guy that it's like Lynch. I mean, Vernon Davis was more effective than Jordan Reed.
Yeah.
He's just not appealing to me. Obviously, Vernon Davis is still involved.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know there was some type of a narrative there, for Vernon Davis to play against San Francisco this past week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure that had something to do with him being on the field, but I almost would rather have Vernon Davis than Jordan Reed right now.
Well, I mean, he stays healthy.
Yeah, that's part of it. I mean, Reed is he's a big disappointment because I think he could challenge to be, right up there with Gronk and everybody else.
Yeah.
He can't stay healthy. His timing seems kind of off.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be playing against the Eagles. The Eagles' defense has looked great lately.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for Jordan Reed this week.
No.
Maybe. I mean, if I have Jordan Reed,
Mm-hmm.
I'm maybe trying to sell him while he has some name value, and you can kind of put it off as, he's just coming back off of his injury.
Yeah, right.
And try to get something for him because it just doesn't look like it's going to be one of the typical Jordan Reed healthy type of seasons.
No. And that was the bad thing about, actually going into the draft. Everybody knew that, but still, you want to take a chance on him just for the simple fact of the talent that he does have.
Mm-hmm.
But again, if he just can't stay healthy. All right, let's move on to wide receiver. And my start of the week is a guy that probably a lot of people wouldn't think about starting.
Uh-oh.
But
getting bold, are you?
Getting a little bold.
Uh-oh.
And again, I look at this guy as a low-end wide receiver 2, high-end 3. So he's a flex play all day. And if you got a wide receiver on a bye this week, possibly you can put him in. But John Brown, smoke.
Yes. So we had a lot of questions about him last week.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: if he's healthy, he's great.
Yeah.
He's just never healthy.
Well, true. But again,
fully healthy.
Fully healthy, right?
He's still playing. He's just not fully. It's just like every week you're sitting there and it's like Friday or Saturday and you're looking at your lineup and you're going, "What the John Brown? Are you good or are you not?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just seems like that's how it is every week.
Yeah.
If he could stay healthy, though,
oh man,
he could have huge years.
Indeed. And again, like I said, we were talking about Carson Palmer earlier and everything and how that offense is clicking now. John Brown's going to be a big part of that. They got a lot of weapons, man. And he just, like I said, 4 catches for 70 yards and a TD this past week. I can see that constantly.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough to go around. So, like I said, you can look at him as a flex play, depending on his health.
Probably a really good DFS play this week, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Going to be a little bit cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Get him in there as your third wide receiver for next to nothing.
Next to nothing, man. 4,000 something like that. I don't know. I hadn't seen it.
Ish.
Yeah.
4,000 something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to the Bay with the target monster of Pierre Garçon.
Okay. Garçon.
He's going to be at home versus Dallas.
Right.
I know that Hoyer got benched last game.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they go back to Hoyer, if they stay with the rookie Bethard, however you say it.
Yeah.
He still got peppered with targets. Mm-hmm. He's going to get plenty of opportunity.
Yeah.
Still had a great game. Dallas' secondary is a little weak.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas is going to be scoring points. San Francisco's going to have to be keeping up. Garçon could have a huge PPR week and a very, very, very serviceable standard week.
Yeah.
That type of volume, you just can't
pass.
You can't pass it. It's like Larry Fitzgerald.
Right.
He's not flashy, but I mean, Larry has that ability to get 10 catches at any given time on any week, and there's not a whole lot of receivers that have that ability.
No.
It's like running backs. Only so many are going to get 20 touches a week.
Yeah.
That have that capability. There's only so many receivers who can catch 10 passes a week at any given. It doesn't even matter who they play.
Yeah.
I mean, Larry torched Dallas a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Pierre lately has been more targets than Larry.
Yeah.
So, Pierre Garçon, I'd put him in my lineup.
Yeah. All day long.
That's right.
My sit for wide receiver this week is Mr. Doug Baldwin. You know who he's going up against?
The Rams?
Jaguars.
Ugh. Yeah,
Giants.
Dougie Fresh. Not so fresh.
Not so fresh this week.
Saxonville.
Yeah. It's going to be ugly.
What's that going to be like for that offensive line to go against that defensive front?
Man.
Saxonville.
Russell's going to look.
Russell's going to be running for his life.
Yeah.
I mean, he's literally going to be running for his life.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, like I said, Doug Baldwin up against Jenkins, man, it's no bueno. So if you got Doug Baldwin, need to be looking for a different receiver, to try to plug and play this week. I like Doug Baldwin, ordinarily.
I don't have a thing here, but I'm just going to say it's like a breaking news.
Oh, yeah?
There's a breaking news.
Breaking news, okay.
Russell doesn't play Jacksonville next week.
You said Jacksonville?
Yeah, you did.
No, I said the Giants.
You think you said Jacksonville. That's why I said
Did
Jacksonville.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I started thinking about it. I was like, I don't think they do.
Oh, sorry, America. Thought I said,
hey, one of us said the wrong team.
One of us did. We had to
it's the Giants, okay?
Yeah.
They play the Giants this week.
Exactly.
Whatever you just heard about Jacksonville, totally
ignore it.
Ignore that.
This is my Will Smith Men in Black. Look at the light.
Yeah, look at the light. Yeah, so they're playing the Giants.
Yeah.
Forget Saxonville, forget Jacksonville. Whatever you just heard, it's gone.
It's gone now.
Okay, the New York Giants.
Yes. With the Jackrabbit. That may have been where it was.
Maybe that's what it was.
I think it was.
Either you said Jackrabbit and I heard Jacksonville or something. We'll watch it.
We'll look at it.
Forgive us, America.
Exactly.
Hit the like button for us being honest and not cutting the tape.
Exactly.
We could have cut this and redone it. We don't cut the tape.
We don't cut nothing.
We just rolling with it.
I don't
know if I want to call it raw.
Well,
that sounds bad. I mean, moving on.
But again, Doug Baldwin has a very bad matchup this week, against Jenkins. So I would look for somebody else to kind of plug and play, and you have better luck with that.
Yeah, I mean, I either way, if it's Jacksonville or the Giants, I really don't want to start him against
neither one of them.
Just to be honest, but nothing against Doug Baldwin. Just it's not going to be his week.
It's just not going to be his week.
I'm going to go with my sit being Alshon Jeffrey. They're going to be at home against the Redskins.
Mm-hmm.
Big rivalry game.
Yep.
Alshon, just like we've talked about in the past, he's just not.
Yeah.
He's not the Alshon of the Bears, where he's getting 100-yard games. He's kind of like the Sammy Watkins of the Eagles, except he gets a few catches.
Yeah.
He's not bad. He's still involved. He's just not doing anything big, not busting any big plays, not getting the touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
He's not flashy. For having to start him probably as your number 2, you're not getting the same value that you should be.
Mm-mm.
Maybe you can still trade him and get something for him.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, see what you can get.
Yeah.
Because I don't. That offense has so many weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him being that, 10 reception a game guy. There's Aguilar and Ertz and
Smith.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of guys there that are just taking stuff away. And as much as I like Alshon Jeffrey, and in the preseason, I was like, this is going to be good.
Right.
Wentz getting Alshon, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's just been average.
Well, I mean, he's probably more of a decoy now, to be honest. And
in Chicago, he was the man.
Yeah.
He was going to see the targets here, just not so much.
Well, they're not forcing it to him. If they see...
They don't need to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean...
He's probably the reason that Aguilar is having such a good year so far.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. If he's on your roster, try to see what you can do. Maybe you can get something for him. I'm sure somebody out there needs a receiver.
Yeah.
And they're going to see the name of Alshon Jeffrey and be like, I'll take him.
Right.
On the inside, you're just like the evil,
Yeah.
Dr. Evil sitting there trying to get something for him. But no, that's the start sits for the week.
Yeah.
Like I said, we appreciate all y'all's love.
Yeah.
Make sure you comment below. We'll answer your comment.
Yeah.
Good, bad, or indifferent. I don't care if you leave us a bad comment. I even responded to those last week.
Yeah,
hey, it happens. We ain't perfect.
By no means.
But you know what? We just admitted our mistake live to you guys. How many people do that? People would have cut that and edited it out.
Exactly.
I'm not even that smart to know how to edit it out.
Well,
so we just roll.
We roll with it, baby.
That's right. We're real. We're the real. We're the real people's experts because we don't do all that flashy, high dollar stuff.
Right.
We just come to you with the knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna give it to you straight up.
That's right. That's right.
No chaser.
That's right. And make sure you hit the like button now. Make sure you're supporting us. We appreciate it.
We
reach out to us on Twitter, Facebook, Gmail.
Yeah.
Whatever you got. Snail mail. I mean.
Face chat,
book face, whatever you got.
Yeah,
we'll find a way to answer it to you.
Plenty of fish,
yeah, something like that. Check out our website. Rankings will be up there later in the week. Like I said, appreciate everything you guys are doing for us.
Yeah,
and we'll keep it going. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Yeah, peace.